Yes, my name is Dr. Yes, the doctor is definitely on, and I am the imagination guru. And as this imagination guru, I'd like to take everybody's imaginations in this room and put you all in the body of another person. Yes, in this case, you are a citizen. And as a citizen, you're a citizen who resides in a city-state. Yeah, you're in the city-state. And the city-state happens to be controlled by an entire army with a ruthless, and they're a general, there's a ruthless dictator there. And it's just no fun. So anyway, it's a nice day, and birds are tweeting. And the background music goes down a little bit. And so you decide to take a stroll. And you do, and you're walking out of town, and you come to the city limits, and well, you get through this area that has, these electric fences, which actually you can't see them. They're just, and you wonder, you think, you take this nice walk here, and after a while, you come to a jungle. Yeah, it's a jungle, and you decide it's a real thick jungle, and you decide to walk in. And you go into this thing, and it's getting thicker and thicker. And you finally see an opening. There is an opening. There happens to be a huge huge mouth of a cave. And it's kind of weird because this cave, rather than being dark, you look and all the whole wall is light coming in, like it's all phosphorus or something. It's just dim light. And so you go in, and you keep going further and further, and finally it seems like you're at the end of this thing, and all of a sudden this light comes down, a very bright light. And it's completely covering you. It's like a cylinder effect. And you look up and it's coming from this, it seems to be like a little hole, but it's way up there, you know? And this cave has a huge ceiling. And all of a sudden, you start flying up there very fast. And you come out through this portal where the light's coming in from. And you're there, and you look around, and you're on top of a snow-covered mountain. And you see before you, as you look around, most beautiful woman you've ever seen, sitting cross-legged there in the snow. And she has her eyes closed. Yeah, they're closed. And all of a sudden, they open, and there she has these green eyes, but they're not normal green eyes, they are glowing green eyes. And she looks at you, and she stands up, and she says, "My name is Adia." And she says, "If you could change anything, what would you like to change right now?" And you tell her about this horrible situation, the city-state you live in, and this military dictatorship that's going on. And she says, "Take my left hand." Yeah, so you do. And all of a sudden, you start flying up into the air. And she takes you, I guess it's some kind of weird telepathy or something, it's because you're on top of the building you live in. And she flies up in the air. And you notice she's sort of in the middle of the city, and she's just hovering about it, over it. And suddenly, all of a sudden, there's this dome seems to be covering it. It started as a little dot there, and then starts growing bigger and bigger. And the whole city's engulfed in this dome, and suddenly the air starts becoming very thin. It's hard to breathe, and all of a sudden you receive this telepathic message inside your brain, and it's telling you to go out one of the exits that surrounds this dome. And everybody, in fact, in the whole town receives this message. And they all start going this way. And they move towards the exits. And everybody's getting through except the people that are wearing military uniforms. Yeah, none of the soldiers can get through this thing, and everybody else is getting through this thing, and finally everybody's out, including you, and all the exits shut. And you're looking inside this thing, and suddenly the air disappears, and this entire army is asphyxiated to death, including the general, who is, as I said before, completely ruthless. And so the doors, the exits open up. Everybody goes in, you know. They clean up, to bury all these dead bodies. As time goes on, you and the others, actually there were no exits, you know, Dr. Dream, you fucked up. You're supposed to. So anyway, you do all that, bury all the things, you know, and things they are, and so you organize a party to find this cave again. And you and everybody else who goes in search of this thing in that jungle can never locate it ever again.
One more time for Dr.